Namaste. Welcome to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Dear viewers, let us now start the program with the main affairs of the day. An agreement has been reached between Nepal and the government of India to purchase chemical fertilizers from India for 5 years. Junar production has increased in Ramechhap district this year. Siddhicharan municipality of Ukhaltunga has distributed maize seeds to the farmers. Plus more. Let us continue the program with the distribution of farmers' materials. We are now in the 21st century and the agriculture around the world has reached its peak with new developments. In Nepal, however, we are still struggling with primitive agriculture. The Nepali agriculture is awakened to new ways of doing agriculture. The Nepali government is saying that it is giving the best effort for the development of Nepali agriculture. There are different organizations which are also working to improve the economy of the backward communities. These organizations aid the farmers for better production. The Sustainability Social Entrepreneurial Women's Cooperative in Gularia for Bardia has distributed materials to the farmers with 50% subsidy. Let us look at this news report for a little while. The Sustainability Social Entrepreneurial Women's Cooperative in Gularia for Abardia has distributed materials to the farmers with 50% subsidy. Materials have been distributed to 15 farmers under the program of the first phase of clean milk production and sales distribution sub-project under the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock, Nepal Livestock Center Innovation Project Decentralized Project Support Unit Butwal. Farmers are happy to receive 50% subsidy.
बोक्नी भाँडो क्यान दूध दुनी बाल्टी गाईलाई पानी खुवाउने बाल्टी गाईलाई कुँडो पकाउने ताउलो त्यसपछि गमबुट ग्लोभ्स ठेला फरुवा भने जस्तो हामीले 10 थरीका सामान पाएका छौं हामी धेरै खुसी छौं किनकि यो च्यापकटर हाम्रो समयको पनि बचत हुने भयो घाँस काटेर न छिटो हुने भयो हातले काट्दा ढिलो हुन्थ्यो अब उन्नत जातका गाई ल्याएर अब धेरै दूध उत्पादन गर्ने छौं र हाम्रो आय आर्जन बढाउने छौं भन्दै म किसानहरुबाट धेरै धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु
नेपाल लाइफस्टक को मेगा प्रोजेक्ट को कार्यक्रममा हामी 15 जना किसानहरु आबद्ध छौं 15 जना किसानहरु मध्ये पनि अब गोठ चाहिँ निर्माण भइसकेको छ केही सामानहरु चाहिँ आज वितरण भइराखेको छ अब केही दिन भित्रैमा हामी गाईहरु ल्याउने छौं त्यसपछि दूधको उत्पादनहरु बढाउने कोसिस गर्नेछौं.
Under this project 15 cow sheds have been constructed and now materials have been distributed to the farmers. Susan Oli, facilitator of Nepal Livestock Mega Project, said that the farmers have been helped to improve their status and introduce them as entrepreneurs.
त्यसरी हाम्रो कसरी हुन्छ किसानहरुलाई चाहिँ उहाँको स्तर उन्नति विकास गर्नलाई उहाँहरुको चाहिँ उद्यमी ग्रुपमा उहाँहरुलाई परिचित गर्नलाई उहाँहरुको जीवन स्तर माथि उकास्नलाई हाम्रो आयोजनाले सहयोग गरिरहेछ तपाईको हाम्रो आयोजना चाहिँ 5% सहयोग गरिरहेछ 5% चाहिँ हाम्रो कृषकहरुले चाहिँ आफ्नो लिज लगानी गर्नु भएको छ र यसरी चाहिँ कसरी हुन्छ तपाईको देशकोमा दूधको चाहिँ उत्पादन 40% वृद्धि गर्ने मासुको उत्पादन 40% वृद्धि गर्ने टार्गेट लिएर चाहिँ हाम्रो यस आयोजनाले चाहिँ काम गरिरहेको छ.
Praising the activism of Sustainable Social Women's Cooperative, Kansham Nopani, branch manager of Agriculture Development Bank Gularia, said that they have provided free agricultural loan. He said that the investment made by the bank through wholesale loan has been utilized 100%. The bank has stated that the farmers involved in the program have been given free agricultural loan.
र उहाँहरुले पनि यति उद्यमशील हुनुहुन्छ कि उहाँलाई अलग-अलग रूपमा पनि सहयोग गर्न कृषि विकास बैंक चाहिँ तयार छ भन्ने मलाई लागेको छ र एउटा अर्को पाटो हामीले देखेको के भनेपछि सामाजिक उत्तरदायित्व सहितको यो सहकारी संस्था देखियो सामाजिक उत्तरदायित्व उहाँले वहन गरिराख्नु भएको छ समाजमा जुन परिवर्तन ल्याउन खोज्नु भएको छ त्यो गरिराख्नु भएको छ यसले अर्थतन्त्रलाई चाहिँ केही न केही योगदान दिएको छ। यस्तै योगदान हामीले हरेक सहकारीबाट गर्न थाक्यौँ भने नेपालको अर्थतन्त्रमा केही सुधार हुन्छ भन्ने मैले विश्वास लिएको छु।
On the occasion, Ward Chairman Rambahadur Raul urged the farmers to make better use of the agricultural inputs provided under the mega project.
र यहाँ करिब चाहिँ 300 किसानहरूले चाहिँ दुध यहाँ सङ्कलन भइरहेको छ र उहाँहरू रोजगारको एउटा परिस्थिति सिर्जना भएको छ। आगामी दिनहरू पनि यो क्षेत्रमा कृषिको क्षेत्रमा केरा लगाउने, फलफुल लगाउने, बाख्रा पाल्ने, गाई पाल्ने, भैँसी पाल्ने, कुखुरा पाल्ने त्यस्ता किसानहरूको जीवन स्तर स्वाभाविक रूपमा माथि उठोस् भन्ने म शुभकामना दिन चाहन्छु।
The farmers have been provided with lawn mower, milk bucket, small motor for feeding water connected to the tap, big motor, feed cooking pot, milk carrying can, milk milking plastic bucket, water feeding container, tin bucket, manual dumping cart and hoe.
हामीले लगभग आज हामीले 1 लाख जति 50% पर्ने गरी 1 लाख बराबर एउटा किसानलाई सामान वितरण गरेका छौं र गोठ निर्माण पनि लगभग भइसकेका छन् र अब गाई पनि लगभग यही महिनामा आउने भन्ने छ र यो अनुदान कार्यक्रम 50% अनुदान कार्यक्रम ल्याएका छौं र ल्याउनेमा सफल भएका छौं।
Under the first phase of the budget of 1,67,39,000 rupees, 81,54,000 has been spent on barn improvement and agriculture tools for the farmers. The rest of the money will be used for the second phase, where it will be used for purchase of animals, animal insurance, training, and straw for animals. After the news report, let us now talk about fertilizer import in Nepal. The Nepali government cannot function without the help from other countries. It is the way it is with the world. We're all living at a time when the world has become a global village. We are all learning from each other and helping each other survive at a higher ground. The countries around the world which have any decent sense are friends with each other and know that we all need each other to survive as human beings. We have been living with the southern neighbor for eternity. We will be located and living next to each other for another eternity. So we need to be friends and help each other. An agreement has been reached between Nepal and Indian government to purchase chemical fertilizers for 5 years. Let us look at this news report for a little while. An agreement has been reached between Nepal and the government of India to purchase chemical fertilizers from India through GTG for 5 years. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development, an understanding was reached during the virtual talks between the officials of the two countries on Monday. As for the agreement, India will supply 100,000 metric tons of urea and 50,000 metric tons of DAP fertilizer to Nepal in the first year. The MOU has been signed by Dr. Govinda Prasad Sharma, Agriculture and Livestock Development, on behalf of Nepal, and Rajesh Kumar Chaturvedi, Secretary, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, Government of India, on behalf of India. The MOU states that the agreement reached during the tenure of the then Agriculture and Livestock Development Minister Ghanshyam Vishal was affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. After the agreement reached between the two countries on the purchase of manure almost a year and a half later, there will be an agreement on price and purchase between the Agriculture Ingredient Company of Nepal and the Same Level Company of India. According to the agreement, fertilizer will be available for spring paddy, maize, and rainy season paddy in a few days. GTG has been introduced to import 30% of Nepal's total manure consumption from India. According to the preliminary agreement for the purchase of manure, Nepal will purchase 150,000 metric tons of chemical manure annually from India for 4 years. After the news report, let us now talk about fish fry distribution. The Nepali fish industry is expanding as more and more fish fry are being introduced to the farmers and the rivers. The fish demand in Nepal is increasing as the people realize the health benefit of this water animal. The fish meat is called white meat, which is believed to be digested with ease. It has less fat, which is good for the body. The fish oil is beneficial to the heart health. It is not like red meat, which makes us to take risks of disease like heart disease, kidney disease, obesity, and cancer. Fisheries Development Center Mirmi has distributed 35,000 fish fry to farmers of 2 municipalities of Sengja. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Fisheries Development Center Mirmi has distributed 35,000 fish fry to farmers of 2 municipalities of Sengja. The fish fry has been distributed to the farmers of Walling and Potli Bazar municipalities of Sengja. The center has stated that the fish fry has been distributed based on the demand of the farmers. The center, which covers all the 11 districts of Gandaki, has distributed fry in Sengja in the first phase under the approved annual program of the center. According to the Animal Husbandry branch, fish fry have been distributed to farmers of 19 fish farms in Walling municipality. The center has distributed fish fry of big head carp, silver carp, rao, and 90 species. After the news report, let us now talk about distribution of pickup van. With the growing agribusiness in the country, their products are going to far-off places from the farms. For this, the farmers require transportation. Many Nepali farmers are poor and are unable to afford vehicle themselves. There are different organizations that have been working to aid farmers with transportation. In the mountains of Nepal, the apples have a hard time coming to the city centers due to the fact that there is no proper transportation and road network that is working. This next report speaks on the fact that the government of Nepal is also at the forefront in aiding smooth distribution of food in the country. In Chapa, a group of farmers who have been cultivating bananas collectively under the Prime Minister's Agriculture Modernization Project have been given status of state number 1. Let us look at this news report for a little while. In Chapa, a group of farmers who have been cultivating bananas collectively under the Prime Minister's Agriculture Modernization Project has been given the status of state number 1. The government has provided cargo vehicles at subsidy. Pickup has been provided for the purpose of encouraging the farmers who have been doing collective farming. According to the Agriculture Knowledge Center Chapa, 85% grant and 15% cost sharing of the group has been provided through the Agriculture Knowledge Center Chapa. The pickup of 2.36 million rupees was handed over by Agriculture Minister Jhalak Singh Dharlami. In Chapa, 14 farmers are cultivating banana in an area of 105 hectares. Handing over the van, Agriculture Minister Magar said that the government was committed to make the country self-reliant through agriculture. Stating that the government is with the hard-working farmers, he said that the state government is working to make the farmers technology-friendly and resourceful. After the news report, let us now take a small commercial break. Stay with Krishi Television. After the commercial break, welcome back to Agriculture Affairs in Nepal. Dear viewers, let us now talk about help for the landless and underprivileged. Nepal is an independent country. However, many of the tribes have been oppressed and ruled by the past Nepali government. Some of them have been cruelly marginalized. It is not hard to imagine that Nepal was very poor, as the rulers themselves were very poor. The Nepali terrain is very hard, as it is mostly mountains. So the past economy, which depended mostly on agriculture, was enjoyed by only few. For some reason, the people who are now recognized as underprivileged did not occupy land to cultivate. Now the people are realizing the importance of cultivation of food crops and are looking for the land to call their own. Chairman of the National Land Commission, Keshav Nirola, inaugurated a local service center for landless Dalits, landless squatters, and unsettled settlers in Letang. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Chairman of the National Land Commission, Keshav Nirola, has inaugurated a local service center for landless Dalits, landless squatters, and unsettled settlers in Letang. With the inauguration of the office, there is hope that the problem of landless Dalits, landless squatters, and unsettled settlers will be solved in Letang. There are 173 landless Dalits, 538 landless quarters, and 3,439 uninhabited people in Letang municipality alone. Among them, 40 landless Dalits, 210 landless quarters, and 327 unorganized settlers have been added after the formation of the new commission. Out of the 4,150, 577 new entrants have already entered and are continuing to enter.
नयाँ पूर्जा नयाँ बनायो अब त्यो यस्तै कुराहरु अहिले जस्तो एउटाले छोडेर गयो अर्कोले छोडेर गयो हिजो एक कठा थियो होला आज 1.5 कठा भयो कसैको एक कठा भएको ठाउँमा 15 दूर भयो त्यो भयो त्यो गर्दाखेरि 2055 सालमा नयाँ नक्सा बनाएर नापी गरियो अहिले अब जसलाई जे मन लाग्यो त्यही गरिरहेको छ त्यहाँ कहिले 2028 सालको नक्सा चलाउँछन् कहिले 2055 सालको चलाउँछन् त्यो दुईटा नक्सा भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि किता काट रोकिएको छ यहाँको समस्या हैन त्यो किनभनेदेखि अब किता काट गर्दै जाँदाखेरि पुरानो नक्साबाट किता काट गर्यो नयाँ नक्सामा भएको सुरुको नम्बरहरू सबै दोहोरो किता भएको छ त्यो पनि अर्को समस्या छ.
Locals say that the commission formed several times has created more problems as there are two maps of the same land in Letang. Inaugurating the office, Nirola said that the government was the last commission to make landless Dalits landless quarters and unsettled settlers land rich, stating that the problem of landlessness can be solved with the help of representatives of all parties by focusing on the problem. He called for working beyond politics. Similarly, Sushil Kimire, chairperson of the Land Commission Morang, said that the problem of Letang is different from other municipalities. After the news report, let us now talk about Cooperative, which has been working to support the people in Morang. The cooperatives around the country are one of the most important pillars of economy in Nepal. These cooperatives have been very helpful in lifting up the very poor part of the country. With small loans, with low interest, the people around the country are awakened to new economy. Especially agriculture is now viewed as new prospect for financial advancement. For this, the people are taking loans from cooperatives and also distributing agricultural produce through cooperatives. This is hoped to bring up the country's economy by reducing imports. So cooperatives are playing a very crucial role in the way the country is headed. Milijuli Savings and Loan Cooperative Society Limited, located in Sundarharancha municipality of Morang district, has conducted cooperative education and orientation training for its share members. Let us look at this news report for a little bit. Milijuli Savings and Loan Cooperative Society Limited, located in Sundarharancha municipality of Morang district, has conducted cooperative education and orientation training for its share members. Policy rules and membership orientation training has been conducted for membership expansion. Facilitating the training, SACOS Chairman Rudra Thapa said that the training was organized to inform the shareholders about the basic principles of the cooperative, the business of the cooperative, and the activities of the cooperative, and to establish mutual relations between the members and the SACOS. He said that 1,063 share members of Milijuli SACOS were given cooperative education and orientation for 4 days respectively. Similarly, Pradeep Khavash, a share member who came for the training, said that the training was fruitful. Shikim Thapa, a share member who participated in the training, said that he had the opportunity to learn and understand about the organization's business and its service facilities. Recognized as one of the three pillars of the country's economic development, the cooperative sector is becoming a strong foundation for the economic development and social development of the target community for poverty reduction in the country. Milijuli SACOS was established in 2058 BS as a multi-purpose cooperative out of 36 members. Later, the business and savings deposit collection of SACOS increased, and it was transformed into savings and loan cooperative by amending the constitution. SACOS has established itself as trusted organization that has been expanding its services by collecting small business loans and small savings from small entrepreneurs and dispersing loans. SACOS has been conducting business for its own building using fully computerized technology, as well as distributing fertilizers, selling gas, and other businesses. After the news report, let us now talk about Junar oranges. Oranges, which are also called Junar oranges, have increased in production this year in Ramechhap district. Junar oranges are considered very beneficial for health. It can be consumed by people who are chronically sick. It contains high amount of vitamin C and fiber. This fruit is also juiced to obtain refreshing drink. This fruit can also be pickled and eaten with the main dish. The Nepali foothills are home to this citrus fruit and are fertile enough to produce good harvest. The Nepali farmers are reaping the benefits of the high production this year. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Junar production has increased in Ramechhap district this year. Junar production has increased after the Prime Minister's Agriculture Modernization Project launched the Junar Zone program. The increase in Junar production is said to be due to the project's assistance in controlling insect pests in Junar through the Junar Zone program. The Prime Minister's Agriculture Modernization Project Implementation Unit Ramechhap claims that 98% of the pests in Junar have been brought under control after the implementation of Junar Zone program. Junar Zone program has been operating in Ramechhap since 2076-77. Junar Zone program is being implemented in Ramechhap municipality and Mantali municipality. According to the project, more than 13 metric tons of Junar has been produced in Ramechhap district this year. After the news report, let us now talk about corn seeds. It is time to prepare for maize cultivation in Nepal. Maize is one of the major crops which are used as food for human beings and feed for the animals. Maize is used in feed industry. The feed is used for the poultry industry, which contributes 4% GDP in the country. So corn plays a vital role in the economy of the country. In Nepal, a large amount of corn is imported every year to meet the demand of the country. This means that Nepal needs to improve a great deal in the production of maize in the country. The farmers need to be motivated and subsidies should be provided for high production. New seeds should be developed so that high quality and high production is achieved. Siddhicharan municipality of Okaltunga has distributed maize seeds to the farmers. Let us look at this news report for a little while. Siddhicharan municipality of Okaltunga has distributed maize seeds to the farmers. The municipality has distributed maize seeds to the farmers with 50% subsidy. According to the municipal agriculture branch, seeds of Manakamana 3 and Duty variety have been distributed. The farmers have demanded 22 tons of maize seeds this year, but the municipality has said that it will distribute only 12 tons. They will give less seeds than the demand of the farmers. The municipal agriculture branch has stated that the cost of distribution of seeds is around 1.3 million rupees, including conditional grant from the federal government. After the news report, let us now talk about medication for the animals. The animals are domesticated for the human beings. For over 11,000 years, the humankind have found their power over the rest of the biomass of the earth. We have been exploring and finding delights of the nature which can be used for our food, clothes, and shelter. We have been domesticating the animals and have learned to keep them healthy. Since we are living with them closely, we need to keep them clean. For the health of the animals, the medical aspects are also well developed. We have doctors which help treat the sick animals. We have animal policies to keep them protected. President of Nepal Veterinary Association, Dr. Sheetal Kaji Shrestha, has demanded the enactment of the separate veterinary Medicine Act. Let us look at this news report for a little while. President of Nepal Veterinary Association, Dr. Sheetal Kaji Shrestha, has demanded the enactment of a separate Veterinary Medicine Act at the 13th National General Convention and 31st Annual General Meeting of the Nepal Veterinary Pharmaceutical Practitioners Association. He demanded the enactment of a new Medicines Act for the management of medicines related to livestock. He also demanded to amend the Drugs Act if it is not possible to make it immediately. He said that it was necessary to amend the Drugs Act 2035. He also urged the Department of Drug Management to pay attention to regulation and monitoring. This is all in Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. Before I go, let us review the main affairs of the day. An agreement has been reached between Nepal and the government of India to purchase chemical fertilizers from India for 5 years. Junar production has increased in Ramechhap district this year. Siddhicharan municipality of Ukhaltunga has distributed maize seeds to the farmers. Thank you for watching Agriculture Affairs in Nepal with me, Nirmala Basnet. I'll be back with more affairs next time. Till then, Jai Krishi, Jai Kishan, Samriddha Krishi, Nepal Kushan.